Reed Blakemore is a deputy director of the Atlantic Council Global Energy Center, where his work focuses on oil and gas markets, critical minerals, trade, and geopolitical risk in the context of the energy transition. He's a regular contributor to Bloomberg and to Al Jazeera, and he joins us now.
Thank you.
Welcome, Reed.
Great to be here.
First question, what are your priorities at this year's Atlantic Council Global Energy Forum?
So this year's Global Energy Forum is fortunately being held in what is about to be a transformational year for the UAE. So first and foremost, we're just happy to be back here in Abu Dhabi in person with our lively crowd. You know, the issues that we're really focusing on in the lead up to COP28 obviously is bridging COP27 to COP28 and understanding how we can build on that momentum that we saw, particularly in the the alignment and of the global north and south around issues like energy access. Obviously, this has been a tumultuous year for global energy markets, so we're really thinking carefully about how we balance geopolitics and the energy trilemma. And then the third thing that I think deserves a lot more attention is we have a whole block of programming related to what we're calling net zero enablers, right? Those interesting technologies like hydrogen, stuff that gets paid less attention to, like the grid and interconnections, things like energy value chains. All of those pieces are necessary and have to be talked about if we want to have a successful road to COP28 and beyond in order to reach our climate goals.
Okay, what are the trends that you're seeing in the energy transition space?
I think increased scrutiny around energy supply chains is a theme that we've seen develop over the past year and is actually only likely to increase in temperature when we look out to next year and also the next few decades, really. Right now we're concentrated around, hey, what does our hydrocarbons value chain look like as folks consider how do we effectively get gas supplies to Asia when Europe is buying so much LNG at a premium. But in the future, as we become more dependent on renewable energy technologies, it's going to be all about those critical minerals and metals, right? And those are supply chains which see similar amounts of concentration, which need capacity building, and that's going to define the next era of energy geopolitics, in my opinion.
All right. How much closer would you say we are to a just and inclusive energy transition than we were at this time last year?
It's a hard question, and I think it's challenging to be optimistic at this moment, but there is optimism to be found, I think. As I mentioned, one of the features that I thought was really positive coming out of COP27 was you brought the global north and global south together in a strong fashion to have a serious conversation about energy access in the context of climate action. And that is the first step to building an inclusive energy transition, to thinking seriously about how you allow places like sub-Saharan Africa to access their resources for economic development, but also sustainable economic development. And while nascent, right, those are the early pieces of a just transition. So yes, the progress has to be faster, right? Yes, we have a long road to walk, but we're walking it. And I think that's a positive development that wasn't there just several years ago.
I'll take that.
I will too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.